I'm good in you.
I'm good, man. Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah.
Nice. Relaxed.
Yeah.
What?
Very good.
Very relaxed. What did you do?
I think I stay stayed home.
Stayed home, mini Antárticas.
Yeah.
Nice. Mini Antárticas?
Yeah.
You stayed home. Did you drink with anyone or you did it by yourself?
Uh, and my friends.
You and your friends.
Yeah.
Man, I want to drink Antarctica with you someday, man.
Yes.
You need to invite me. You need to invite me. You need to say, oh man, come here this day. Understand? Formal
Okay.
invitation. Formal invitation. Because if it's not a formal invitation, I will think I am forcing myself or forcing you to do it. Understand?
That's okay. But okay, I invited Rice too,
Nice. Good idea.
and
And let's do something like this. Let's invite everybody who is connected to us. We will invite Raíssa. Uh, Raíssa invites her boyfriend because it's someone connected to you, and I invite my girlfriend because you talked with her already, and we invite your ex-girlfriend because she's connected.
no, man, no.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, man. But it would be good to have a couple of beers with you guys. It would be nice. It will be a pleasure when it happens.
Pleasure.
Pleasure, man.
Pleasure.
Pleasure, satisfaction. It will be a satisfaction, a satisfying situation to have beer with you guys.
Have a translation part. I
Yes.
understand the idea, but have
Yes, there is a translation, but I'm not going to translate for you. I'm going to give you examples and you will understand. For example,
no, but I don't understand.
but I'm going to give you examples for you to find the word in Portuguese. I'm going to give you
Okay.
examples. So, uh, I help you. And I say, no, you helped me. And I say, thanks, man. And you say, my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Other situation. I see you for the first, or you introduce me to a friend. I'll say, oh man, this is João. And João says, nice to meet you, Rodolfo. And I say, my pleasure, man.
Yes.
In Portuguese, this word pleasure is also related to sex.
To what?
Sex.
Sex?
Yes, in these words in Portuguese, depending on the context, I can put in the context of a sex, slur situation. But in English, not necessarily. In English, that's not the point. So I think you have the word now.
Yes, like.
It's going to be a pleasure. It's going to be a pleasure to visit your house, to have beer with you guys, to meet bodies. The cat, the dog, the cat, Boris.
I don't understand.
Boris, the cat.
Boris. Boris.
Boris.
Yes.
Boris.
Like
Yes, it's going to be a pleasure. Oh no, it's not going to be a pleasure because I'm allergic. Not exactly a pleasure, but if I take medicine, it's alright. If I take a pill, no problem.
yes. Take the anti-allergic, put in uh, beer, coke, and drink.
Okay. Really? Together? Yeah, it's going to mix inside anyways. Right?
Yeah.
Usually I have it separated. But that's all right. I understand. I was talking to my student, 8 a.m. student. His name is Gabriel too, not Pimenta, Braga, and uh, I was talking to him about a vertical garden.
Vertical. I I I do vertical. Vertical.
Vertical garden.
Garden. I do.
You have
I
one?
do. I have.
Nice. What do you have on your vertical garden?
What?
Yes. Yes. What plants? Vegetables, plants.
Uh, jiboia. Jiboia.
Is a plant?
That's
Okay. You have just one plant.
two jiboia because jiboia uh, brought cair, how to say,
Falls, drops.
falls, falls, and preenche, how to say,
Feel.
fill, and fill the garden. And I have Belgian noiva. Belgian noiva is a plant very good too, and it well,
Okay. What's the other name you say? Belgian wave.
Belgian
Nice, man.
yeah,
Nice,
I have
beautiful, white.
yeah, and 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 it it is um, how to say fast.
Easy.
It's easy to got.
Took care.
It's easy to care, and it grow easy too.
Nice.
Understand?
I understand.
So,
I understand. Your vertical garden is hanged on the wall?
here, I
Hanged, to hang. Your vertical garden, the plants are hanged on the wall?
not in the wall. And I put pallet. How to say pallet?
Pallets, pallets.
Pallet. I I show you.
Nice. I want to create a vertical garden with
You
tools.
how to
Tools.
say muda?
Change.
You you uh,
Very interesting.
it's a very good, but it's a bad sound.
It's
How to
a
say?
it's a little green.
No, no, no. Yeah, it is a dime.
It's dying. It's
I
dying.
have it more water.
You have jabuticaba in your house, man?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Big jabuticaba. Man, that's
You
nice.
like?
I love jabuticaba, man. Wow. Me too. Me too.
You too.
Man, you live in a big house.
No,
Yeah, it's a big house. For a student, that's a big house.
yes, it's a house for my family.
Yes, I understand. It's your family's house.
Family house.
And that's,
So
yes.
you have uh, let me see.
You need to know. You need to visit.
You need to-
I will visit you. I will visit you. Next time I go to Jaraguá, I will text you.
yes, and I met um, I invite you and high support come on in my house.
Nice, mate. It's going to be a pleasure. You understand now? It's going to be a pleasure.
Pleasure, yeah.
Yes, man. Nice. The vertical garden thing, of course, I'm going to visit you, learn some things. But the vertical garden idea, I was thinking about something smaller, removable. Uh,
Smaller.
is smaller, removable, or movable, like a painting. Something like a painting, something I can get with me and hang in a different place, on a different place. Understand?
I
And I was thinking about tubes.
two.
Tubes.
Mm.
You know, there is this material, PVC.
Yeah.
And many people, they create vertical gardens with PVC tubes,
Let me see.
of course.
Google. Okay.
If you want, you can share your screen with me and I can see what you see.
That's nice.
You see the orange ones?
You show you.
I see your screen. I see your screen. And my idea is related with this. Maybe the orange style. Go down, please. Let's see more things.
Nice.
Okay, something like this. Yes, something like this.
This.
Yes, that's the idea. You got the idea. That no, something like stop, left.
Left.
This one.
This.
Yes. Click on that image, please.
It's automatic.
Exactly. But I was thinking about this on a smaller proportion. Something to hang and remove. This project we see in front of us has a thick tube. It has a thick tube because it has many plants. But I want to create something smaller with metal tubes to have a more industrial aspect. Understand?
Nice. And what left you man?
So basically, I'd like to have some herbs on it and simple vegetables. Maybe tomatoes, pepper, lettuce, uh, uh, some types of sauces, um, herbs for me to cook and for me to take to other places and maybe make it bigger if I want. Understand? Adapt some things, put more tubes in the future, but smaller and removable. Something this size. Something like a painting. Smaller. The idea, I'm talking about herbs with you, plants for me to cook, but I'd like to create a project for weed. But I understand weed, marijuana, needs not just sunlight, needs more potent light, maybe 24 hours a day, depending on the plant.
Yeah.
So I'd like to make this project for herbs, but also have a project for weed. Something like this for weed. Of course, by talking about weed, it cannot be very thin. It needs to be thicker because the plant is going to be inside. You know, something like a closet or a fridge, very thin. Not like a real fridge, a thinner fridge. Hang it on the wall with light inside, reflecting walls and cooler and things like that. I know it's not simple. I know there are projects like this on the internet, but I'd like to. It's
I
man.
help you.
Do you have the equipment, for example?
Yeah.
Do you have a drill?
Yeah.
You have?
Yes, I have many.
Do you have something for me to cut the cut the tube?
Yeah.
Nice, very interesting, very
In
interesting.
my house, I do anything with uh, ferramentas.
Tools,
Tools.
man, and you live close to Lari Construção. You live close to some deposits of material deposits.
Yeah.
There are many in your area. I don't know if Lari Construção, that's the name, Lari Construção? You know this place, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Leroy Merlin like. So, I don't know if this place is very cheap, but considering that's a project, a small project, that's okay to invest little money on this. It's not going to be so cheap compared to other places, internet, but that's interesting, man.
Yeah. Uh, I love do this. I love feed manual shape
Handcraft,
and craft.
me too. I like it too. I was talking to Gabriel, my other student. He loves this too. His father has a shop. A shop is a place with tools. My father has some tools too, and you have the tools. That's great. That's great. But I need to draw, to design this project first. Why? There are some things like water pressure I need to calculate, for example. Can I create a ladder? Do you understand ladder? In construction, for example, you have the ladder. The ladder is for you to go up. It's for you to go up. That's the ladder. You go up on the building.
Yeah.
I want to. Yes, please.
But I don't understand the
Okay.
letter.
Ladder is a. For example, you have the stairs in a building. For you to go to from the first floor to the second floor, you can use the lift, the elevator, or you can use the stairs. The ladder is a removable stair. I can put on the wall and I can climb, I can go up using the ladder. The ladder, understand? Ladder. Type on Google, ladder. L-A double D
L
A double D
D
D E R. That's a ladder. So the project I have in mind is a ladder-like, made with tubes. And these tubes, they have some holes, some spaces for me to put the plants. But can I just put water inside in a simple project? And don't change the water, understand? If I change the water, that's going to be a problem. I need a bomb, I need a system, I need some things. So is it possible to just have the tubes, drill the tubes, make the holes, and have it? Is it possible? What about the water pressure? The water pressure is a detail. Can I just put water and everything is going to be okay? That's the point.
Yeah, man. This project, it don't have here, air, terra.
I know.
You know.
I know.
Yeah. And you need put the plant né, like the water, much water. Many plants don't like much water. You need a investigate separate the plant you do.
I don't understand exactly your sentence. Repeat, please.
You need to search the plant for like much water. So, so
I understand some plants, they don't like much water, and this project can be a failure.
I would say, yes, I'd say name closer.
Not all.
Not all.
Not all the plants like much water.
Yeah.
And speaking about weed, marijuana, for example, not all marijuana strains, types, they like much water. Just some specific types, probably.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a project I'd like to test with plants in general. But maybe this is going to be the platform, the prototype for the weed system. I don't know if this weed system can have water. That's the point, understand? Because if I have water, probably I will have some leaking. Leaking. Water. Water not going to the correct place, going to an incorrect place, leaking. And for example, let's imagine I have this this project on the wall, and there is leaking.
Yes, man. I do the system
Irrigation system. You do it.
I do. I but I buy.
I bought.
I bought in AliExpress. The system, and it's amazing. Cause the 100 reels, 120 reels.
How big is it?
Short.
Little, little or small?
Small. And you need a put a torneira, how to say?
Put in the tap.
Put in the tap. But that you
You will lose it.
You will lose. Yeah. You that. And it work for how to say
Batteries.
Batteries. It's easy. You can agendar.
Schedule.
Schedule hours. One all day or twice day. You can schedule.
Very interesting.
Amazing.
And it irrigates all the plants you have?
Yes.
You have tubes around the plants?
Tubes
tubes. Tube.
Yes. Let
Let me show you.
Let's show.
Wow.
Yes. And the how to say gotas
Drops.
drops drops.
Motherfucker.
Yes. It's a oh
So you don't need to water the plants?
no. Don't need.
And you pay 120 for this?
Yes.
Everything you need?
Yes.
You bought this for 120 with everything you need. The timer, the equipment with the battery, the tube, the rope. Rope is mangueira, okay? The ropes, everything.
Yes. And everything it's amazing. Need
How many meters?
years.
Meter. Meter is distance. How many meters? For example, man, we have centimeters, meters, kilometers. How many meters you bought this? 2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters.
5 meters. I don't know.
That's good.
But uh, you can bulk buy more meters. And you meet things.
You find downtown.
You find
You find it downtown.
you find downtown.
Very interesting, man.
Yeah. Let me
There's something, man. I'm thinking about a project for an apartment. I cannot have leaking. The water system, or the water system is perfect and I have no leaking. What's leaking? Water in the wrong place, water on the ground, for example, water on the floor. Or I have a perfect irrigation system with no leaking at all, no leaking, or I create a system with no water. Because I am thinking about an apartment project. Why an apartment project? I am today in an apartment and I would like to have an equipment with this technology you are showing me, but removable. I can take anywhere, like a painting. The idea is like a painting, something I can hang on the wall. Understand?
yeah.
Something removable. Um, something I can take with me if I want. That's very interesting, man. But that's a big irrigations. Okay. You choose.
All system.
Okay, but I know AliExpress is a little crazy, but why you have these two different prices? 48 or 420? Because you decide the quantity.
Equity.
Okay, man.
Yes.
I understand.
With 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 you, well,
I buy with you
I like with you. No,
for
no.
you.
Se fosse,
If I were you,
if I, if I were you, you go.
if I were you, I would buy it.
I would buy.
Yes, I understand your point, but I totally understand your point. I am in an apartment, man.
Yeah, but can you use the apartment? You can use the apartment system.
I need to develop a good project. Can you send me this link? You have this link? Send me on WhatsApp, please.
But uh, I don't know the uh, their phrase. But you
Yes, you don't need to send me because I'm gonna look online and draw and design this idea. I'm gonna design this idea with two objectives in mind. Can I create a project for herbs? Yes, I can. Can I use this project for weed? I don't know. That's the point. You understand my idea? I want to create a structure with tubes and water for plants. Can I use this system for weed and isolate this with reflecting walls? Can I do this in the future? Maybe yes, maybe no. I need to understand the plants. Considering weed, is it possible to find weed species that like water? If the answer is yes, I'm going to create this project. If the answer is no, I'm going to create an open project only for vegetables, herbs, things like that. But I would like to plant weed with water system hanging on the wall. I know it's not simple, but I would love to do this.
I think it's a simple.
I I I
We
think when I'm talking about weed is a specific plant. Marijuana, cannabis is a specific plant that needs to have sunlight from everywhere. So not necessarily I'm gonna use this platform with weed and have it open. Probably for weed, I need to close this system. Understand?
yeah, and you put the number, how to say,
Lamp.
lamp, and we need a frequency, frequency,
Frequency.
frequency, a specific frequency, the lamp,
A specific frequency for what?
the lamp,
Okay.
the light
For the plant?
for the plant, for the weed, for the all the plant.
Each plant has a frequency.
Uh,
It's not UV light in general.
yes, yes, but have
There are.
there there is uh, there are plants have barrel result for one frequency. The plant depends like more sun, other other
Others,
others like mean sun,
less sun.
others like specific frequency sun.
When you talk about frequency, I was thinking about light frequency. For example, we have infrared. Are you talking about this? Or are you talking about time?
No, that, like
I know you are talking about light frequency. Light frequency on number, for example, infrared, UV, uh, or time. For example, this plant needs hours, 2 hours a day. Sunlight, 2 hours. This one needs 4 hours a day, 3 hours. That's the idea.
no. The frequency there is a heat
Wave. I understand now.
wave line.
I got it.
The line has specific strength,
I got it.
but I don't know this frequency is better for marijuana.
I totally understand you. And that's so interesting because I remember many years ago, in the first year of university, I made a project like this, a light box. It's very simple to make a light box.
Yeah, and you can install it,
Install
install the kingdom
irrigation system
irrigation system to
in the box.
in the box.
I understand, man. I understand, but I cannot have leaking.
I
The ground, the floor needs to be clean all the time. No water on the ground, never ever.
yeah, the system is you you can regulate
Regulate.
regulate. Don't don't uh, sujar,
Makes gets dirt. It doesn't get dirt.
get dirty. Yeah, you need you can control the water, the time, the frequency.
It's possible to buy a system that changes, adapts the waves according to the plant.
And you can
Interesting. And use water on the system. Is water necessary? No, I know water is necessary. Yes, I know water is necessary for plants. But you think this system, this box, to hang on the wall, do you think water is a good idea? Not a good idea?
exactly good idea. Uh, you the the system specific for the marijuana industrial, you can find it free in there's the freedom industrial. And that there is system.
This system,
This system use humidity.
humidity.
Humidity. Humidity. This is controlled humidity. Uh, this is not drop water in the plant, but only humidity. Okay? This industrial refrigerator,
Refrigerator.
refrigerator use the unit for agua,
Water.
water, water,
Water the system. Water, to water is a verb. Aguar, to water.
water, water. But you can, but it's difficult for make control unit, but you can control the indication.
Me, I'm thinking here to maybe adapt a fridge.
Yes, I know. I think can you can do this project. It's I think it's that simple.
Man, I believe it's very possible to have a fridge. You know fridge, right?
Yes,
You know mini fridges.
yes.
Maybe have a mini fridge.
You have.
I do. And it's broken.
Oh,
That's perfect, right?
but the mini freezer,
Mini fridge.
fridge, down temperature.
So it's broken. I don't need the cold temperature. This function is broken and it consumes a lot of energy. I don't need this. I need to make the place warm and reflective walls and lamps and a closed system. Like a fridge. A fridge has a closed system for humidity.
Yes, very.
And I have a friend, he makes, just a second, I need to remember the name. Man, he adapts fridges to have beer. Understand? This is his job. His job is to go to your house and use your fridge and adapt your fridge to have beer on it, shop on it.
Oh, nice.
That's his job. And he has a beautiful products. Beautiful taps. Beautiful taps.
Nice.
Yes, that's his job. It's a nice job. So I don't want to talk to many people to make this possible. I want to adapt ideas and find possibility with few people. Because if I have many people, this is going to take much time. So maybe adapting a fridge is the best idea. And you know these fridges with okay, chairs. They have legs, okay? And there are some fridges, they have some legs. So maybe it's possible to have a beautiful fridge, not consuming energy, but it's a closed system inside. Or consuming little energy, because that's something important, the energy. That's also important. We need an intelligent system, sustainable, cheap, not to consume lots of energy. Take a fridge, adapt the fridge, and have the plant inside.
Nice name. I I already have every idea there with the top.
Can you see this small fridge in your mind? Sometimes these small fridges, they are these colors. They are very pop art fridges. You know this.
Yeah.
So maybe we get this structure, this closed system structure, and the fridge doesn't need to work. That's not necessary for the fridge to work. And if the fridge is not beautiful, we paint the fridge or pay someone to paint it. I am honestly thinking about this, man. Adapting a system and have a closed system, beautiful, in the living room, beautiful, understand? Something cool, something modern. It's a fridge. Oh, nice fridge. Nice piece of art. And when you open it, you have a weed plant with the flowers inside. You can see this work.
Yeah, I see all the projects.
Let's work on this, man. Let's do this.
The project. Yeah. Do you want to come here in weekend? I'll take off the one.
I would like to, yes, I can go there. Friday is a good day for me. Thursday, um, Saturday and Sunday. It's good too. It's very possible. But I have my paragliding course, and in the rest of the day, I like to relax with my girlfriend too. But Friday or Thursday, if that's okay for you. Friday is perfect for me. Thursday too. I will check if I can buy the fridge. Because the fridge I have here is my girlfriend's one. It's a mini fridge, my girlfriend's mini fridge. And it's a white one, and she wants to sell it on OLX. But I'm thinking here, maybe to buy a modern one, broken, just to have the system and pay a small price. Because new ones, they are expensive. But maybe I can find on a Topa Tudo, something like this, or LX. I want to pay a small price just for the structure. And there are many places, they fix fridges, and they have fridges there. Mister, I am not going to correct your homework because of something. I am adapting all my classes to be 50-minute classes. So I have a break between my classes. I need this few minutes break before the next class to have water, to walk a little, because I have many classes in a row, in sequence. So I'm doing this a little just to make this job more comfortable. So probably I'm gonna finish all the classes at 10:50 something, okay? And not 11, just to have a break, a time before my next class.
Okay.
But I'm gonna draw this project. I can see this happening, and maybe tubes hanging on the wall. Maybe that's not so interesting for marijuana, for example, because marijuana uses space, volume. And maybe the fridge maybe makes sense. It makes sense. We are going to have fun doing this, man. It's going to be nice. Mister, I'll see you next class, and I will correct your homework next class too, okay?
Okay.
That's it for today. Thank you for your time, the good ideas. See you next class.
See you. Bye.
Bye.